Alright, how's everyone doing this afternoon? I'm here to bring you a 3v3 game I played a little while ago. This one will be on Biolab, a pretty interesting map, I think. Especially, it's probably one of the better 3v3 maps, I think. I like the way how the three bases are separate from each other here, as you can see. They do all kind of meet up in the middle where all the naturals are, and you can fortify that position as the game goes on. That kind of thing. This is a lower league team game, which I'll just say off the start. But I thought this was just kind of a fun game because my friends and I, they're pretty good, I guess. But we got placed in a lower league early on. I'm not really sure how. We went 4-1 in placement matches and ended up bronze league, which was kind of odd. But we moved up since then, so this isn't bronze league, but it's not Diamond League by any means. And we were just sort of messing around. Like, since we were in the lower leagues, we were just trying to get some of the league game achievements. Ones that you might not normally get, like kill 20 units with Yamato cannons kind of thing. I mean, that's not something that would really work into many strategies. So we were just doing things like that, you know, snipe a bunch of units with ghosts, that kind of thing, like kill SCVs with Raven auto turrets. Just messing around like that because we figured, you know, it's a lower league, what does it matter? But we'll see how that ends up working out for us here, as pretty standard plays here. This was an early-ish pool, actually. It was probably like a 10 pool. Wasn't paying much attention here. B-Sol's barracks is pretty much on time with mine over here, as I am the purple Terran. Just standard openings from us. However, looking over here, this ramp has actually been walled off, which is an interesting play, I might admit here, as that just leaves the wide ramp here as the only entrance to the base. Standard play over here at the Protoss base. Again, nothing too fancy going on here. And let's see what's going on down here. Just droning up, macroing, fairly standard. Let's see, B-Sol's getting a Ghost Academy. Yeah, he was trying to do the snipe thing. However, I would recommend, if you guys are trying to get that snipe achievement, not to go 1 Rax Ghost, because, I mean, as you can see, he only has like 150 gas, even with 2 refineries. You're a lot better off doing like a 3 Rax build and just pumping out a bunch of Marines, since if they were to attack, your 1 Ghost really not going to be all that useful. He doesn't even have a second supply depot up before that Ghost Academy. And also don't open with Cloak. You want to get the Mobius reactor first, because that's 1 extra snipe by default just coming out of the barracks, and that's a lot more important than Cloak. Not saying Cloak isn't important at all, but it's definitely what you should have. But as you can see, they're just building up an army. This guy's doing some sort of 2 Marine push here, getting out quite a few Marines already. Quite a few Zealots as well, already on the way. 2-gate build coming from red. So he's been chrono boosting out those Zealots, I would assume. Oh, no, he actually hasn't been chrono boosting them. Just saving that chrono boost for something. Again, like I said, this isn't exactly a super high league play. But I thought it was a fun game. So going over here, Fall Patrol has taken the gold and is just starting to get that working right now. Myself, I haven't really done anything. I'm just kind of... I think I was trying to get a bunch of Ravens this game to get the Seeker Missile. Kill 6 units with the Seeker Missile achievement. So we'll see how well that works out for me. But I realized I should probably build some other things too. So I'm getting just a few Hellions and Marines, while getting supply blocked, of course, because why not? And this probe is moving out, but for some reason we didn't take this tower, which was pretty good play on our parts. Definitely not. I don't know why they don't have their tower. They have our tower, but not their own. A little bit odd there. But just looking at the armies right now, B-Sol, actually let's go to the army tab. let's see, 22 supply, 34 supply, I'm at 30, and so all of them are ahead of all of us. So definitely we're in bad shape if they were to attack. Let's see, red already at 56 supply. Wow, yeah, he's got a bunch of zealots. Let's switch over to the production tab. We have mutas on the way from FOB Patrol, as well as droning up, of course. Another Ghost Academy for B-Sol. Not really sure why he's getting a second one. I guess he's going to get multiple nukes. Raven and Secret Missile upgrade on the way for myself. And tanks and Marines, Marauders. Infantry upgrade for our teal Terran here. And right now they are moving out across the map. Just moving up into our base. Obviously they know we don't have anything up on top of this ramp because they have the tower. Not really the best play for us. And they are looking out over here to see if he has taken the gold, which he does see. Not really sure why they checked that. It seemed kind of odd. Because I know they hadn't scouted it earlier, but the fact that they found it is interesting. But anyways, they're moving in here with a lot of different, or just a whole bunch of units. I guess not a lot of different units, just a lot. I'm just gonna make this tab go away. It's kind of big in these team games. Yeah, they take out that hatchery, and I'm just sort of thinking to myself, not really a whole lot we can do here. And I've got a Raven and a couple Hellions and a Marine. Not really ideal against that many Zealots, and obviously pro play here, getting all his Zealots stuck with his attack to ground. But yeah, they're coming in with a large number of Marines and Marauders, and now reinforcing it with Stalkers. We have the nuke coming down here, which sadly won't make it in time, I don't think. It'll be close. Oh no, he sees it. Let's see what he gets. Not really a whole lot done there. But now I've got a second Raven out, and I throw it in that point defense drone, because that will help me against the Stalkers, because they can't attack me thanks to the point defense drone. Which is running a little bit low on energy there. Sadly, it doesn't soak up the Marine bullets, although I guess that would be pretty overpowered. I actually forgot to mention that I grabbed these other two bases. I remember now I was trying to hit the call down 30 mules in one game achievement. So I do throw down another point defense drone, but it doesn't work on the Marines. It does work on the Marauders though, which is nice, I guess. But they're busy taking out FOB Patrol's gold expansion down here. Oh, that's an observer. Maybe he saw it. He was just kind of hiding his Mutalisk, because really not a whole lot he can do against that. And yeah, he's just sort of running away here. However, I do have my secret expansions down at the bottom. I'm just massing SCVs here. I'm throwing up a whole bunch of starports, because I figure, well, if I get the point defense drone, and I get a whole bunch of Banshees, the Stalkers won't be any use, and obviously the Zealots won't be any use. So I just have to worry about Marines, which are fairly effective against Banshees. I mean, if you stim up your Marines, why not? I'm also getting Cloak on the way for the Banshees, which makes sense here, because I'm not really sure what level of detection they have. And FOB Patrol, while he is out of the game, I mean, he doesn't have any buildings other than the spawning pool it's about to die, and a few drones that he ran away. He's just using those mutas for harassment, which is definitely very good play. It's very, very helpful. He's doing what he can with what little he has, and I'm just taking my secret little second base down here, then throwing down a whole bunch of mules that, well, I don't really need the minerals. I'm just like, well, gotta get that achievement anyways, you know, do what I can. Throw up a couple extra command centers here that I'm gonna turn into orbitals to try and get more mules. Although, I suppose I could lift them off and take these two bases if we got into a stronger position. However, there's a proxy set up, and they still have that tower, which is really not good. And there's missile turrets already set up over here. So not much harassment's going to get done there. And they're now taking... well, red's now taking his natural. Teal and blue are still playing off one base, which does work to my advantage. However, I don't really have a whole lot myself yet to work with. But blue's just sort of going around here, seeing what he can mop up. with his observer, seeing that there's a spawning pool he really wants to kill. Don't really see what the point in dealing with that was, but whatever. And now teal, ooh, that's a pretty big army. Teal and sort of red are coming to reinforce that, warping in some of his own stalkers as well. So we don't have a whole lot. Beatsaw still committing to that ghost play, still only getting ghosts. Not really what we need at this point. Oh, he does throw down that nuke, and did hear the secret missile go off for myself, but that nuke did get pushed back. The Fall Patrol is here helping with the few Mulas he has, but he has to get out of there. Yes, okay, he does get out. And my point defense drones sadly have run dry, so I knew I kind of had to get out of there as well. And another point defense drone going down. I'm going to be able to push those stalkers back, and as well I do have my cloak. And I don't know where his observer went. It might have... Oh, I actually think we killed it, yeah. No, I remember Fall Patrol killed it with his Mutalisk, because we could see it with the Ravens. So that was very helpful. And another nuke going down over here as well, but another observer is on the way. And here comes the nuke, and it kills that observer, okay. But it didn't kill any units. And now I'm taking out the tanks, of course, with my Banshees. But I know that he no longer has the stealth detection that he needs. So I'm able to move in, but I'm stupidly moving my Ravens in there. But he can't see these cloaked Banshees because the observers got taken out. So I'm able to put on some solid pressure here with my cloaked units. And that's going to force him to back out. Mutalisks again, just sort of running around here. I'm taking the gold as well, because why not get more bases? Still pumping out a lot more Banshees, as it's very strong against the ground armies, and of course getting upgrades for those Banshees as well. Now Fall Patrol getting somewhat set up here at this top base. And oh, some Mulas getting picked off. But the one thing that he did notice there with those Mulas is he saw the Vikings coming. So that's going to force me, of course, to get my own Vikings to counter that. I haven't queued up any yet, but another very strong force coming in here. And I guess getting cannoned in, that's kind of an interesting play. Well, not really interesting, I don't really see the point actually. But another observer here, and just a whole bunch of stalkers and marines, because they're really trying to focus on getting my Banshees down. However, I have quite a few at this point, and I have level 1 weapons and armor done, and just getting level 2 of those right now. So the Vikings are going to be a problem. However, point defense drones are very effective against Vikings, but I don't have all that many Ravens. Yeah, I only have 2 now, so that's only 2 point defense drones, and between Vikings and Stalkers, it's not going to be... definitely not going to be enough. So the Vikings here... oh, quite a few warp gates going up for red. Blue still... it's getting High Templar. I'm not really sure what the deal with that is. But, sure, I guess. Oh, another nuke going down. But I think they see it. Yeah, they're moving away there. I guess they're pretty good at spotting those nukes. My base here is getting fairly saturated. Another nuke going down. I don't know where that one is. Is it maybe in someone's base? Yeah, probably got killed in the middle of the nuke. Because I don't really see anything going on here. But the Vikings and Marines are able to take out this base no problem. And I didn't really bother helping because... well, I don't know, those ghosts weren't really doing anything anyways. And yeah, I finally did transition to get some Marauders, but at this point, too little too late, you know? Yeah, let's ghosts are getting taken out, and sadly Fall Patrol's base was spotted up here by blue. And I'll also get taken out. And red's base down here, I tried to take the gold, however that was stopped. And Vsauce's base is mostly getting mopped up. There wasn't really a whole lot I could do actually in this, just because of the Vikings, and all I had to do was lift off. Now I have a sizable force of Vikings, so I figure I can come down here and mop this up. Any Vikings it lifts off